boys and girls, ladies and gents, and members of the Big Red Food Army, it's your general and your full bird colonel, and I salute you. We're on a Big Red restaurant invasion, and where we're at today, we're at Pho May, Asian cuisine. It's a little Vietnamese joint. We've eaten here once before, but that was before we started doing restaurant invasions. So we're going to go invade them. That's what we're doing. Like, we're going to see if they got any VC. We're going to go invade these suckers. We'll see you inside. See, there's the little sign. It's not Pho. It's Pho May. We're going to go eat some pho. All right, so we inside, and we already ordered, and we ordered our appetizer, and the young man was nice enough to turn the radio off for us. We got the summer rolls, and it's got grilled pork with the rice paper and some lettuce, and it's got the rice noodles on the inside with a peanut sauce. It's almost like the Vietnamese spring rolls, but the different meat. That grilled pork is good. Got a little choo-choo to it, like Thomas the Train. Choo-choo. I think I can. It's got dynamite flavor. And my son ordered the pho ga, which is pho soup with chicken. And I got a spicy lemongrass chicken, which is, how do you say something? It was Kum Da Pho soup. Something like that. That pork is fire. Let me show y'all. See the grilled pork right here on my finger? And it's got the rice noodles and the lettuce and the julienne carrots with the little rice paper. Excellent. A little peanut sauce. What you think? Good? Very good. It's delicious. And I know y'all always see that I eat at a lot of Asian restaurants between Chinese and Vietnamese and Thai, Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese. I should have been born Asian. But check this out. My son, aka your colonel, has two whiter than white parents with a Japanese name. I'm not going to tell you his name on here because we don't want y'all to find him. But anyway, he's got a Japanese name.
I have a secretive little ghost. No one knows my name.
Or at least no American can pronounce his name properly. Anyhow.
That one guy in the comments just figures it out automatically, gets it right.
So, can't wipe up this little mess here. I dripped. But, anyhow, so, and the reason he's got a Japanese name is because when I was even younger than he was, from the age of like 6.5 to 28, 29 years old, I did martial arts. I was not always this big blob you see in front of you. And I'll tell you all that story at another time. So, yeah. So since I did martial arts, I did a Korean martial arts, I did a Chinese martial art. Well, actually 2 Korean martial arts, 1 Japanese and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So there you have it. And we're just going to pause y'all until the food comes because we just have our appetizer. And, we don't know how long the food's going to take to get here. But anyway, we're not in a rush. We don't want y'all to have to sit there and wait forever. So we're going to pause y'all. We'll see y'all back when the food hits the table. Okay, so look how beautiful that looks. And then you got the little hot oil over here, the chicken with some rice, some vegetables, and then there's my son's rabbit food and sprouts. And that's the small bowl of pho. Let me give you a perspective of how big that actually is. And that's the small. This place's large is unbelievably big. All right, so we're gonna flip y'all around and we're gonna get down. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get down.
But we're not in Chinatown. I might have to take these off because of the steam. It tastes okay right now?
It's very good.
Very good.
It's good. That rice with that oil is freaking fire. I don't know if that's what it was made for, but that's what it got used for. Because it's not like this has enough sauce to put in the rice. So I use that hot oil. You're not gonna use those leaves. I'm gonna put my parsley over there because I'm not gonna eat that, but I'll eat the cabbage. Whoa. And I'm not gonna eat my lettuce. Delicious. It's not spicy at all. Want to try this? Yeah, try this. A little bit, but nothing overpowering. Delicious. What you got, dark meat chicken? So yeah, this lemon fries chicken. It's spicy, but it's not over spicy. It's like a mild spice, but it's very, very, very tasteful.
Bird's nest is definitely doing its work.
You better believe it is. Bring that on for later. Ain't nothing wrong with beer rice.
I think it's just been infused with the flavors of ginger.
Again, I'm not quite sure what that sauce was for, but it's good on rice. You don't want to try this or chicken?
Yeah, sure, I'll try this.
You see what I'm saying? It's got a little spice, but not where it's burning your spice.
Yeah,
It's like a flavorful spice.
good.
Just wish the pieces were a little bigger. I mean, the same weight amount, but just a little bit bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? You want any more of this before I wipe it out?
About to have to get into this broth here.
Yeah, I really like that chicken. I need to learn how to make that. Or at least the sauce.
Can you imagine if that one food challenge video with the dude with the massive bowl of pho had to drink all that broth?
Yeah, that was BS. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I felt like he should have finished the whole bowl.
I think so too. How big was it again? I don't even remember.
I don't remember either.
It's hard to eat off this plate because of the way it's designed. It's not a...
It does look cool though.
Oh, it's a cool looking plate. I mean, it would be easier if I was using a fork, but this plate and chopsticks aren't really conducive when you get down to little bitty pieces. It's like I can't get down. But when you're fat, when you're hungry, you find a way to persevere. To me, pho is like the Vietnamese version of ramen noodles,
Yeah.
except for the broth. Don't they use like a bone to cook it down to make the broth?
That's why it always takes a while for that mom to cook it.
I'm sure there's a way to cheat it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, there is, yeah. And there's also a way to do it faster, but you have to have a bunch of high-end kitchen equipment. I mean, if you're just doing it in like an old-style pot and pan, it'll take you a while.
I'm gonna learn how to do it.
So it's not your dad's mom. He'll translate for you.
I mean, no translation. Food's a universal language, just like music. Food,
Good.
food, music, and sex. The universal languages.
Okay. Well, that was a very interesting sentiment. Can't say it's not true, but
shirt mouse is working. We're looking at some beard rice.
You want to move, and there's some on your shirt too.
I'll get it. Calm down. Ain't nothing wrong with shirt rice.
You got another one in your beard. Where?
That's it.
Nothing wrong with shirt rice. Now, table rice is another thing.
Show him the big bowl like that.
I'd rather not. Well, maybe just have to wait a couple things here. Didn't we get larges last time?
We got larges last time, and we didn't get an appetizer. We just got larges. And then you had a Thai tea after.
Yep. Which I'm gonna do. You want a Thai tea?
Sure.
You want one or you want to split one?
Do you want to split one, or?
I could drink a whole one by myself, but I'll split it with you.
Yeah, I want to split one. I don't think I can finish a full
Well,
one.
you still got some cock left. He's got Coca-Cola. That was delicious. I think it's funny that all Asian restaurants now serve Thai tea. It's so good. Miss Vivian gave me the recipe how to make it. Just got to get the stuff to do it. It's not hard.
Name's not ringing the bell.
The lady that owned the lava cookie.
Ah.
Because she's the one that turned me on to it. Because she's married to a Thai guy.
Oh. Okay. So that's her son part Thai?
Mm-hmm. I don't think her husband's full Thai. I think he's half Thai, which would make their two kids quarter Thai.
Are you ordering?
Yeah, we're done with all of this. This was delicious.
All right. Thank
We'd
you.
like to get a glass of Thai tea.
Glass of Thai tea?
The Thai iced tea, the orange one.
Yes, sir. So it's just one order?
Just one over there. Let's just put it to you this way: the large is probably the size of that, plus maybe twice the size of that. But your bowl's about yay big around, probably at least probably like a 10.5, 12-inch bowl across, and about 6 inches deep. It's big. But speaking of 6 inches and 12 inches, you know why women are so bad at math? Do you know why women are so bad at math? Because for centuries they've been told that that's 12 inches. That's funny.
You're terrible.
So it's good. You had enough?
You gotta keep the sprouts out of my teeth now.
Oh, good Lord. Ah. So how was your last day at school?
Pretty good. I mean,
Did you get your yearbook signed by all your little buddies and all of that
I
nonsense?
got a few of them in one day that I had it. I didn't get everybody. But that was like the day I got back to my mom's and I was trying to bring it to sign everybody. That's when she told me we were moving. I would stay in KC, so it's not important that I got all the people because it wasn't like I wasn't gonna see them again.
You want Thai tea?
Oh, thank you.
Do you some more Coke?
No, we're just gonna split the Thai tea.
Just take your straw out the water and we'll use both. And it's just water.
Mine's not long enough. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. It's not that deep.
That's what she said.
Gosh.
Let me get some of that too. I can't.
That's good.
To me, Thai tea tastes like orange Julius. You've never had an orange Julius before, huh?
And it tastes like orange flavoring mixed with vanilla ice cream.
That's what an orange Julius is, basically. Because all it is, it's a certain kind of tea with milk. Not even milk, it's like cream and milk. It's like half and half. That's why it's got that thickness to it.
I'm just gonna do what we used to do and just slow it to it.
See who gets last.
I don't know if you can get that deep. That is also what she said.
Oh no, Mr. Long Straw. Trying to poke me in the eye. You can have the rest. Okay. You're on the wrong side of the cup. That's a cool glass, though. Look at the glass.
It's got like a bubble in it.
I don't think that's real glass. Plastic.
Yeah, it's not.
But it's cool as heck looking.
These are plastic too. I don't like the little bubble.
I like the bubble thing too. Alright, so let's rate this joint. So since I didn't have the pho, you go ahead. What would you give that pho? I mean, I've had that pho before, but I had the pho Thai. That's what you had last time too, pho Thai?
Yeah.
So good.
For this, I give them a good 4.5. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. What I remember of the pho, but that spicy lemongrass chicken with that sauce over the rice. Enough to mess around. I'm giving them 5 flip-flops. It was that kind of good. And the Thai tea, I'm gonna give them a 4.5 on the Thai tea.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had better Thai tea and I've had worse Thai tea. So
That was my first time having this. I can't really judge.
you've had Thai tea before. We've split a Thai tea somewhere else.
Okay, well, if so, I don't remember it. So, still not a fair judge.
So I'm gonna give him a 4.5 on the Thai tea. He's giving him a 4.5 on the pho. I'm gonna give him a 5 on that. And forgive me because I forgot how to say the dish that I had in Vietnamese. I said it once, but
I'm trying to give them a 5 on the summer rolls.
on the summer rolls, yeah, I'd definitely give him a 5 on the summer rolls. I forgot all about the summer rolls with that grilled pork. Hell yeah, 5. So overall, your whole dining experience, what would you say?
I give them a good 4. A solid 4.5.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him a 5.
Yeah.
You know, I'd give him a good solid 5. I mean, I don't give up 5s very often, but I'll give him a 5 here. It's very good. So if you're in North Houston, and forgive me because this light keeps going, the brightness keeps going up and down. That's because the sun's setting right outside those windows, and clouds passing by and whatnots and all that goodness. So anyway, over here by me, somewhere over here, right about, you know where, over here somewhere, there's a subscription button. Click that. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Next to that's a notification bell. Somewhere over there by him, there's thumbs up, thumbs down. Bow, hit me with one. Bow, hit him with one. And just let us know that you're watching. And then in the middle down there, there's a description box that'll give you a description of this video, as well as links to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and links to this channel's homepage, where you can find all our older videos separated by series to make things easier for you. Life's hard enough. Watching this soulless ginger eat shouldn't make it any harder. And also there's a link to my friend's t-shirt shop where you can purchase all of your Big Red show t-shirts, and there will be more designs coming shortly, but I think there's about 10 or 15 of them up now on a multitude of colors. There's also a link to my PayPal if you want to sponsor a video, or if you want to help this channel grow, get better equipment. That's what it's there for. Know that you don't have to, but it's there if you want to. Also, below that comment section, type out a comment. I'll type you one back. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. And as always, tell your ma, tell your pa, tell your greasy grandma, share this video with your family and friends. Let them know how you've been getting down with Big Red and Little Red, and maybe they'd like to join this three-ring circus that we call the Big Red Show. And thanks for watching, from my day one sub all the way to the newest sub. We appreciate each and every one of y'all, and we'll see y'all next time when we have a restaurant to invade. We're out.